Welcome back to the Father and the Teacher TV, where we're continually trying to build this channel up for our fellow fathers and the next generation. So for my fellow fathers out there, I want to encourage you all to do this. I want you to be thinking about the older your children get, or the older your child gets, you have to keep pushing them and encouraging them through school. It seems to me, as a person who's taught middle schoolers and high schoolers, that a lot of people seem, and I try my best not to pass judgment down to mothers and fathers out there, but it seems as if a lot of parents, as the child or their children get older, they kind of stop encouraging and pushing them like they did when they were in elementary school. Now follow me on this now. So when they're small, they're learning how to write and they're learning how to read and they're learning how to count and do their math and things of that nature. So it's like we want to see them do well. It's like when a baby is taking their first steps. It's exciting. It makes you feel good. It's like, oh, my baby is growing up. She's learning how to walk. My son is moving. Oh, man, he's starting to tie his own shoes or ride his bike and things of that nature. They're accomplishing new things, and so it's exciting. But I've seen a lot of parents, mothers and fathers, that it's almost like when the child gets around middle school, they don't do the same amount that they were doing when the child was in elementary school. So now their child is having more issues in the classroom. Sometimes it's not even that they're, quote unquote, it's not that they're necessarily a bad student behaviorally, but they struggle with whatever subject they're in. And then a lot of parents, and I do understand because some folks, have that, kind of work schedule, but a lot of parents don't put that same kind of time in, it seems, because I had a lot of students that would come, to class, and I would ask them, have you studied? Have you done this? Have you done that? And they were like, no, Mr. Dan, I ain't had time to study. I haven't had time to study. I was doing stuff. Sorry, that's my student voice. Then when I would reach out to the parent, or message a bunch of parents, as far as hey, if anybody ever wants notes, to what we're working on in class, just reach out and let me know. And I would say less than 10% of the students' parents would ever reach back out to me. And that's over 100 plus students. So that means that's less than 10 students' parents would actually respond. And the students who are failing, their parents are the main ones I really want to reach back out to me. But I just, I would do a blast out to every parent just to make sure that it's not, I don't want, folks to feel like I'm singling them out. But then again, unfortunately, what ends up happening is the students, many parents will wait at the very end of the school year because they want their child to pass. Then they will say to me, hey, what can we do to bring my child's grade up? And I'm sitting there pretty sure I tried to reach out to you earlier during the school year, the very beginning of the semester. Simultaneously, we as parents still need to be there to encourage them, motivate them, push them, and see what's going on in their daily life with school. So, for example, when my kids get out, right before they get out of the car, when I'm dropping them off to school, I try to tell them, hey, go chase excellence. And that's not anything I came up with or anything like that. I actually stole that from somebody else. But I try to remember to tell them, go chase excellence. And matter of fact, before they even get out of the car, I try to on the daily basis. I try to tell them that chasing excellence means doing what your teacher asks you to do, following your teacher's instructions, being quiet when it's not time to speak. Go be the very best that you can be. Don't be afraid to be the best in the class. Don't be afraid to be the best in school. But at the end of the day, give your best every day, no matter what challenges may come. So on and all the things I say to them. So I'm always trying to encourage them, push them, even when it's hard. I have a second grader and a first grader, and sometimes reading is a struggle, or they overlook words or mess up on a math problem or whichever. And I'm grateful that they work so hard. They do pretty well in school, but I still want them to remember that sometimes there are going to be challenges and it's going to be hard to put in the work or understand. But I don't want you to give up because we got to keep chasing excellence. So again, for me, it is very, very important to make sure that I am consistent and persistent in doing this throughout the time they're in school, and even beyond. So if you are a father or even a mother, I don't mind, I'm trying to build this up for fathers, but mothers can respond too. How do you encourage your child? How do you push your child to go and chase excellence? Please like, subscribe, drop a comment, share.